Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahweh Shah. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shaka Krakadash. Light one, an incense. Yes, I'm ready for my imprint. Tap in, strap in. Hold on. Let's run that back one more time. Light one, an incense. Yes, I'm ready for my imprint. Tap in, strap in. It's a wild one on the way, no clapping, no pause, no applause. They gon' strip you down to your drawers. The new laws starting winter will march you down to detention centers. Them Walmarts, they closed down. They got plenty of them underground. They gon' frown when they see you. Wouldn't wanna be you. The American fake dream. Then turn you into a dope fiend. Even the food is faulty. No need to frown and act salty. You wanted it, you got it. Yes, my shoes are polished when I go to work this morning. But now they got you turning in the opposite direction. And if you don't listen, they flexing. Ezekiel 4:13. And Yahweh said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whether I drive them, whether I will drive them. Psalm 64:1. Hear my voice, O Yahweh, in my prayer. Preserve my life from fear of the enemy. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongues like a sword and bend their bows to shoot their arrows, even bitter words, that they may shoot in secret at the perfect. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. So now, they getting bold again. They finna shoot at you and fear not. They ain't gonna shoot at you in secret. They just gonna come all with it. Suddenly do they shoot at him and fear not. They encourage themselves in an evil manner. They commute on lying snares privately. They say, who shall see them? So they commune on lying snares privately, saying, who shall see them? So they doing it in the dark. They doing it in they hidden counsel and they thinking tanks. They search out iniquity. They accomplish a diligent search. So they search it out real good, that there ain't no joke with it. Both the inward thoughts of every one of them and the hearts is deep. But Yahweh shall shoot at them with an arrow. Suddenly shall they be wounded. So they shall make their own tongue to fall upon themselves. All that see them shall flee away. So they're going to start telling on each other, Yeah. The news, the podcast news, they telling the truth, that like one of them podcasts that I listen to, that they tell everything, anything that they do, they own it, like hotcakes. Them hating ass brothers that be hating, they got some real Haiti brothers that ain't faking. All them frowns you used to give to each other, you gonna really want a hug from your brother, but you get nothing but some pain and some grief. Start gritting your teeth. Remember them YouTube pranksters? Now you gonna meet the real gangsters. Murder, murder, kill, kill. Yes, sir. You better upgrade your gesture. To their face, you won't call them immigrants. Why? Because, baby boy, you feminine. They gonna shoot Uzis at you. And this ain't no movie chapter. Ain't no dream lover gonna rescue you. The green giant gonna vexture you. Them bullets gonna take you away. And you thought it was all about play. Martin playing Sinead. John 14:20. If a man say I love Yahweh and hated his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother whom he has seen, how can he love Yahweh whom he has not seen? And this commandment have we from him, that he who loves Yahweh loveth his brother also. Leviticus 19:18. Thou shalt not avenge nor bear any grudge against the children of thy people, but thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself. I am Yahweh. Hold down for a minute. Getting a little chilly out here. Isaiah 11:13. The envy also of Ephraim shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not envy Ephraim. But they shall fall upon the shoulders of the Philistines towards the rest. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hands upon Edom and Moab, and the children of Ammon shall obey them. So the Ephraim and Judah. Judah is the American black. Ephraim is the Puerto Rican. So they're not going to vex one another no more. They're not going to envy each other. They're going to come together on the top of the heads of the Philistines, which is Esau, Edom. 1 Corinthians 6:9. Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of Yahweh? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. So we know what that is. The Tender Linda boys, them sweet boys, them sugar shacks. Yes, sir. Most gonna have to squat like Indians in abandoned spots, dodging Esau plots. It's like a credible hook is looking for you. Yes, yes, yes. I just said that. No, I didn't. Most gonna have to squat like Indians in abandoned spots, dodging Esau plots. It's like a credible hook is looking for you when he mad and angry, because he can get cranky at the servants of Yahweh worldwide, opening the eyes of the 12 tribes, preaching in and out of season through the storms. Now you have no hope for your You've been, yes, I have. I just did that. Oh, my people. No, I didn't. My bad. Most gonna have to squat like Indians in abandoned spots, dodging Esau plots. It's like a credible hook is looking for you when he mad and angry, cause he can get cranky at the servants of Yahweh worldwide. Opening the eyes of the 12 tribes, preaching in and out of seasons through the storms. Now you have no cloak, but you've been worn. Now we're living off the grid with patience. They say they are Jews, but are not, but are the synagogues of Satan. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints. 2 Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my word. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evil be as pilgrims upon the earth. So let me run that back one more time. 2 Ezra 16 and 40. O my people, hear my words. Make you ready to thy battle, and in those evils be as pilgrims upon the earth. So when it go down, we're gonna have to be like squatting in abandoned spots. Revelations 12 and 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, because he knoweth that he has but a short time. Jeremiah 30 and 7. At last, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it. So when Jacob's trouble comes, we're gonna be saved up out of it. It's gonna be rough though, but the Lord, he gonna spare us and save us up out of it. We call it the hopeful elect because we not knowing, but the chosen elect will be saved up out of it. John 15 and 22. If I had not come and spoke unto them, they had not had sin, but now they have no cloak for their sins. So since the man of the Lord, since the prophets came out here and was talking to you, you have no cloak for your sins, Ezekiel 33 and 32. And lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song of one that has a pleasant voice and can play well on an instrument. But they hear thy words, but they do them not. So they hear the words, but they don't want to pay no attention to them. 33. And when this comes to pass, lo, it will come, then shall they know that a prophet has been among them. Then they gon', when hell break loose, and all the trouble hit them, that's when they know that, they was out there telling the truth, we was mocking them, we was being scorners, you scoffers. Okay, so now to the lesson. You slipping. Exodus 20 and 5. Thou shalt not bow down. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, Yahweh thy power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, upon the third and fourth generation of them that hate me. So the Lord gonna wait till you reincarnate back, to the third and fourth generation till you back on this earth. Nothing's new upon the earth. Ecclesiastes 1 and 4. One generation passes away and another generation comes, but the earth abideth. Verse 9. The things that has been, it that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Is there any whereof it may be said, see, this is new? It has been already of old times, which was before us. So nothing's new under this sun. Exodus, and not even you're not even new. You didn't reincarnate it back. You've been on this earth before. Exodus 23 and 13. And 9 times out of 10, you're doing the same things that you was doing the last time you was out here. Exodus 23 and 13. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the names of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So that's what this lesson's about. This lesson's about make no mention of the names of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So that's a commandment that the Lord said, even to you apostles, to you teachers, to you pastors, everybody, you elders, when he say, make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. So he don't want it to be heard out of your mouth, not even for edification's sake. Just because you teaching now, I can mention it, I'm teaching right now, it's for edification's sake. But the Lord said, and in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the names of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. Joshua 23 and 7. But some of y'all got bold and you figured, I can do it, you letting your subscribers pump your head up like a what you call that? Them tires, them tires that you for a bike. You letting them subscribers pump your head up like that, you like a tire, like a flat tire. You letting them pump your head up, so you think that you could just buy, whatever the Lord said, I'm teaching, this is for edification's sake, so I'm gonna go ahead and say their name. Joshua 23 and 7. Like an inner tube. Yes. You letting them pump your head up like an inner tube. When they can't save you. Joshua 23 and 7. That ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the name of their gods, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bar yourselves. Let me run that back. Joshua 23 and 7. That ye come not among these nations, these that remain among you, neither make mention of the names of their gods, nor cause to swear by them, neither serve them, nor bow yourselves unto them, but cleave unto Yahweh your power, as ye have done unto this day. So that's what you need to do, cleave unto Yahweh. You know, you making mention of these other, you know, God's names, you know, when they can't speak, you know, they can't move, you know, they ain't gonna help you, you know. When the Lord gave you that commandment, he mean that. But have you lost the fear of the king of terror and what he can do to you? Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. You know, so you speaking the words of these other, the names of these other gods when the Lord told you specifically not to mention them out of your mouths. 1 Samuel 2. First Samuel 2 and 22. First Samuel 2 and 24. Nay, my sons, for it is no good report that I hear ye make the Lord's people to transgress. If one man sins against another, the judge shall judge him. But if a man sin against the Lord, Yahweh, who shall intrigue for him? You know, so if you breaking the Lord's commandments, you know, deliberately, you know, who gonna intrigue for you? You know, and he said, my sons, for it is no good report. This is no good report that you mention the names of other gods. This is no good report. Deuteronomy 5 and 11. Even for edification's sake. Deuteronomy 5 and 11. Thou shalt not take the name of Yahweh thy power in vain, for Yahweh would not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. You know. 1 Samuel 15. First Samuel 15 and 22. And Samuel said, had the Lord as a great delight in burnt offerings and sacrifices, as in obeying the voice of the Lord? Behold, to obey is better than a sacrifice, and to hearken than to the fat of the ram. So to obey the words of the Lord is better than a sacrifice. So when he give you that commandment that thou shalt not make mention of other gods or even come out your mouth, it says, behold, to obey is better than the sacrifice, and to hearken than to fat of the rams. For rebellious is as the sin of witchcraft, and stubbornness is as iniquity and idolatry. Because thou hast rejected the word of Yahweh, he has also rejected thee from being king. You know, so, you know, you being rebellious, you know, it's like the sin of witchcraft. You know, the Lord specifically told you not to mention the name of other gods, but you still out your mouth, it says, have the nerve Proverbs 21 and 2. Every way of a man is right in his own eyes, but Yahweh ponders the heart. You know, so it might be right in your own eyes. You know, I'm doing this for edification's sake. You know, or to feed the flock. You know, every way of a man is right in his own eyes. So it might be right in your own eyes, but Yahweh ponders the heart. Matthew 22 and 14. The kingdom of heaven is like unto a certain king, which makes a marriage for his son, and sent forth his servants to call them that were bidden to the wedding, and they would not come. Again he sent forth other servants, saying, Tell them which are bidden, Behold, I have prepared my dinner. My oxen and my fatlings are killed, and all things are ready. Come unto the marriage. But they made light of it, and went their way, one to his farm, another to his merchandise. And the remnant took his servants, and entreated them spitefully, and slew them. But when the king heard thereof, he was wroth, and he sent forth his armies and destroyed those murderers and burnt up their city. Then said he to his servants, The wedding is ready, but they which were bidden were not worthy. For ye therefore unto the highways, and as many as ye shall find, bid to the marriage. So those servants went out into the highway and gathered together all as many as they found. Both bad and good, and the wedding was furnished with guests. And when the king came in to see the guests, he saw there a man which had not a wedding garment. And he said unto him, Friend, how comest thou in here not having a wedding garment? And he was speechless. Then said the king to the servant, Bind him hand and foot, and take him away, and cast him into outer darkness. There shall be weeping and gnashing of teeth, for many are called, but few are chosen. Yes, yes, yes. So he didn't have his garment on, you know. So the Lord's bind him hand and feet, you know. He didn't have his word. He didn't have his knowledge and wisdom and understanding. He wasn't bidded to the marriage, to the wedding. Revelation 16 and 15. Behold, I come as a thief. Blessed is he that watcheth and keepeth his garment, lest he walk naked and they see his shame. You know? So it's good to keep this garment on, you know, this spiritual garment. Revelations 19 and 7. Let us be glad and rejoice and give honor to him, for the marriage of the Lamb is come, and his wife has made herself ready. You know, so the Lord that made himself ready for us, the marriage. Now, if a man hear his wife call another man, you know, name, he ain't gonna like that. So the same thing with the Lord, you know. If he hear you calling other gods names, He ain't gonna like that, you know. Well, you know, Revelations 21:2. And I, John, saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, coming down from Yahweh out of heaven, prepared as a bride adored for her husband, you know. And who's the bridegroom, you know? So the Lord hear you calling other gods names, and he ain't gonna like that. Just like when the man hear his woman calling another man's name, you know, he ain't gonna like why are you always calling his name, you know? Same thing with the Lord. He always calling them the other gods' names, you know. He don't like that there. Isaiah 52:1. Awake, awake, put on thy strength, O Zion, put on thy beautiful garment, O Jerusalem, the holy city, for hereforth there shall no more come into thee, uncircumcised and unclean, you know. So the beautiful garment, you know, the bridegroom, you know, for the Lord. But you calling other God's names, you know. You making yourself ready for the marriage, you know. But you calling other God's names. The Lord don't like that there. You know, he commanded you. Let's go back to where he commanded you. Exodus 23. Exodus 23:13. And in all things that I have said unto you, be circumspect, and make no mention of the name of other gods, neither let it be heard out of thy mouth. You don't even want to hear it out your mouth. You know. But I'm doing it for edification's sake, you know. I'm feeding the flock. You're slipping. That's what you're doing. You let these subscribers pump your head up for